Hello, everyone. This is Nate,
This is Angie.
and we just saw Expendables in honor of Expendables 3 coming out on Friday. This is a movie that this upcoming movie I don't think a lot of people are looking forward to, but I think your mom, Angie, I think your mom is looking forward to this one, isn't she?
Yeah, she really likes the Expendables, so she is super excited and wanted to take everyone out to see it.
So
So
what is she, like a Stallone fan?
I don't know. I think so. I don't know what it is. She just really likes it, I
Yeah,
guess.
for some reason, this older woman is a really big
Calling my
fan.
mom old.
I'm sorry, but I'm just saying that I have no idea why she's such a fan of this franchise. So let's get into it. Of course, the biggest draw of this franchise is that it has all these really, really old people in it. So, after seeing all these really, really old people pretend they were young again, what do you have to say about this film?
I did like the cast. I liked everyone that they had in it. I don't know. I enjoyed the second one a lot better than the first one. I don't know. I remember seeing the second one with you. This one took me a while to even get into. I thought the beginning of it was boring. I thought there was a lot of
There's a
useless,
lot of dead space in
yeah,
it.
dialogue that didn't really need to be there. Um, okay, I did like the end. I did like the action, even though obviously it's far fetched. But the
Obviously.
movie is supposed to be like that. I did enjoy that. And who was the character? The gun that he had.
Yeah, the freaking huge ass shotgun that he
Yeah,
was just
that was
blowing everyone away
awesome.
with. That was probably the best action part of the film. Just watching this dude blow away dudes, take blow up watchtowers. They should have
He
just
just did
sent
everything with
they
it.
should just sent him.
Yeah, he could have had it done like that.
Exactly.
Like that's all I
Why
needed.
didn't everybody have that gun?
That's a good point. I
That's
don't
a
know. That
Why
would have made
didn't
it so much
everyone have
faster.
that gun? All right, so yeah, the film. Of course, it's far fetched. Of course, it's one of those insane action films. It's not Die Hard. It's not
Mhm.
First Blood. It's more, well, I guess later Die Hard and later Rambo films. And I think this is what the main problem with it is. It's less classic 80s and more bullshit modern day action. You watch Die Hard, and it's not at all. It's an action movie. It's a great action movie, but it's not batshit crazy. It doesn't go through the Transformers, let's just blow everything up formula. You watch the first Terminator, watch the first Rambo film. He kills one dude in that movie. Yet it's one of the greatest action films of all time, simply because it's so minimalistic. It's so
But
restrained.
I think that movie was just going for though, like just over the top. I mean, because if you get all the huge actors like
But
that who've been in it, then that's kind of what you're to expect.
and that is true. That is true. And there is definitely a place for that kind of craziness. But when you really get down to it, this film, there was a lot in this movie that didn't fit at all with the craziness of the action scenes. It had a lot of slower moments, a lot of quote unquote character development moments.
Yeah, moments that didn't really fit into anything and didn't really need to be there. Like they
Yeah,
tried to fit like almost like a story and a serious movie into just a complete action packed blow everything up movie. I think it needs to be either one or the
it
other.
does need to be one or the other. It needs to either be crazy action and that's it. Don't give me any of this nonsense character development where it doesn't fit. Or you go the way of Die Hard or Rambo, where it's your everyday man, fighting against incredible odds. And the reason those movies work is because the main characters are very vulnerable. Freaking John McClane in Die Hard, he's freaking having his feet cut up all over him. He's being injured as he goes along the way. There's an actual sense of danger, as opposed to a movie like this where there's no sense of danger whatsoever to any of the characters. Even the characters that quote unquote die don't die.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
And that's probably the biggest problem. And the plotting, for the most part, is ridiculous. Like at some point, he falls in love with this hot
I didn't really
chick.
understand that. I didn't know if it was like love, lust, like there's a big age difference. I don't know if he thought of her like I don't. That was kind of weird, but
Yeah, it's just some random woman that I don't think he has any romantic attachment to. It's just
it's odd.
for some reason he breaks character completely to go on a suicide mission to go rescue her, which it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I guess maybe he's just like a soft side, and he sees someone.
He sees her walk into the bar with the boots bouncing up and down and the soft romantic music playing, and that's it. That's it. That's, he's a sucker for that kind of thing, and who wouldn't be? But still, I don't think it would be enough to send this hardcore, cold-blooded mercenary back to an island just to get himself killed. And then everyone else just follows him along for the ride. Well, what can you do? I mean, and this is more of a complaint from back when the movies first came out as opposed to now. But I remember the advertising for this movie. It's got Schwarzenegger. It's got Bruce Willis.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
like not in it at
yeah.
all. They make like what, a 5 minute like
Not
cameo.
even. Not even. It's got to be less than 5 minutes. Maybe 3 minutes tops. I
Yeah, but
mean,
are they coming back for the third though?
I think so. I mean, it's a formula for these movies now that the characters that get cameos in previous movies get full-on roles in the next one. Because of course, in two, Schwarzenegger and Willis they get full-on roles,
Hmm.
and then in the third one they're gonna have Harrison Ford, which awesome. I love Harrison Ford, so I'm hoping that's good. But yeah, it was really disappointing the first time I saw this film to realize that psych, we all got tricked into seeing a movie with Bruce Willis and Arnold Schwarzenegger when it's just Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, see, I don't remember that because I don't think I ever saw it when it came out. I don't think that was the first time I saw it. I saw the second one with you later.
Yeah, but yeah,
Eh,
it was a pretty big
it
disappointment.
is what it
It's
is.
a shot through the heart. All right, so Angie, what would you give Expendables?
That's a tough one. I didn't really like the beginning, but the action was fun. I mean, with the cast that they have, you kind of expect it to
Yeah,
be
that
just
is
a
true.
off the wall, action packed. So I'm kind of disappointed that it wasn't like that through the whole movie. I think I'd give it about a 2.5,
Yeah,
3. I'm torn.
I'm really torn between giving it a 2 and a 3.
That's why
Because
go in the middle.
the
Just do it.
2.5, I don't like giving half
Half? Why?
stars. I just don't. I like giving.
A full
It
on?
seems like cheating. If we're gonna do half stars, we might as well do a 10-star rating system because that's pretty much what you're doing by splitting, your ratings in half. But
Fine, fine. Then I'll give it
no,
a
no, you
2.
can give it a half star. I just don't
Uh-huh.
like doing it. I'll give it a 3 because the action at the end is pretty cool. Seeing that dude with the machine gun just wipe dudes away was awesome, but it had a lot of really slow moments, a lot of stuff that didn't need to be in there, a lot of bullshit conversations between characters that have that, like that dude's ear, for some reason
Yeah.
taking up 3 minutes worth of screen time. A story about how a dude's ear got messed up in a wrestling match, but whatever. All right, so you give it a 2.5, I would give it a 3. Is that about right? That sound
Yeah.
right?
If I'm allowed to do points.
You can do whatever you want. I just don't like doing it that way. All right. Well, this has been The Expendables. I am Nate,
I'm Angie.
and you have a good one.